Yo, what's your rank for?
It's for a documentary. Say hey.
Documentary.
Yeah. Documentary. How do you feel about black hockey players? I'm so serious.
Feel about what?
Black hockey players. How do you feel about that?
I love them. That's why I'm here every year.
All right, cool.
Remember we played you guys? Where? To the playoffs. The final. He scored like 5 points out of nowhere.
I got into ice hockey about 7 years ago. It was from my mom. She basically founded a non-for-profit organization called Ice Hockey in Harlem. Halloween. You gotta complete the sentence. Who can Halloween?
You're not my dad.
You're not my dad.
I think Harlem is basically a non-for-profit organization. Is Harlem.
I've been fortunate enough with the number of organizations I've been involved that I've worked with some exceptional young people and some exceptional adults.
He's gonna be on. He's an Islanders draft pick, right? Vancouver. Is he Vancouver?
First time playing hockey, that was really interesting. I don't want to say it wasn't bad, but it wasn't really fun because like one, I was like really cold, and second, skating was like the most randomest thing like she could ever pick for me, and there's a lot of other reasons, and oh my god, like the gear was so uncomfortable. And it was really it felt pretty heavy, but I don't really remember how I did the first day, but I'm pretty sure it was bad. I haven't faced discrimination. Yeah. No, I haven't.
Why do you think that is?
Well, why I think that is because, like, obviously, this is a new generation in time, this isn't like 60 years ago when, like, white people can just go ahead in front of black people and just say racial slurs or say anything or discriminate against them. Different time. Barack Obama's the president, times have changed.
Were you aware of the lack of black people that played this sport?
Yeah, because I had never seen any black ice hockey players. Never. So it was just like, I always saw, I knew it was a predominantly white sport. So
knowing that make you like hesitant to sign Muhammad up?
No, I wasn't hesitant not one bit.
Why?
Because I had other kids who fence, and oftentimes I was the only, a few of us. It's only a few of us who at the fencing, bouts. So I was oftentimes, the minority. So he evolves in the sport. I'm sure he's going to face a lot of discrimination. He'll face some discrimination, but for the simple fact because people are ignorant.
So how do you want Muhammad to deal with that discrimination when he will face it in the future?
I think he should just deal with it. Just basically ignore it, and maybe talk to those people who may have comments to say, and I'll take it from a social psychological perspective, I guess you can say, and it would be just kind of interesting to see how people will respond to if you were to question them about it, how they would respond to, respond to you. So I was just like kind of, I wouldn't retaliate. I would just kind of just like.
So you prefer him to turn the other cheek like MLK and basically ignore it?
Not ignore it. He can. I said he can address it, but like I said, I would question the players as to why they've chosen to succumb to that kind of behavior.
Can you tell me the difference between playing at Ice Hockey in Harlem and playing at Chelsea Piers, if there is one?
Yeah, no doubt there's a difference because I was thinking of Harlem. I think I feel a lot more comfortable there. Yeah.
Why?
It's because really, I think because like, I know this sounds gonna work because skin color kind of does have to do a lot. Kind of does have to do somewhat with it. Then again, I kind of know them, so at Chelsea Piers, I tend to like not really like say much. I tend to be more like a quiet person. Like say in Harlem, I'm a lot more comfortable around these kids, so yeah, I think there is somewhat of difference.
I'll tell you, the first year I played organized hockey, I was scared of my own shadow. I didn't feel that I fit in. None of the kids looked like me, and I thought, I should just go home. I'm really scared about doing this. But over time, you build confidence, and I think that hockey for me helped build my confidence that I could find myself in almost any situation and feel very good about who I am and what I can accomplish. Hockey isn't played in communities where black people live and reside is because there's an economic factor to it as well. The cost of ice, the cost of equipment, being able to get to and from games. If you're from an economically disadvantaged family or community, it's very difficult to buy a $150 stick.
You really don't find ice hockey rinks or in the hood, so therefore, it has to be introduced.
Basically, like basketball, is obviously a sport that mostly black people play because it's usually really easy to get to, and it's free. You just grab a ball, have some shoes, and just go play it. Honestly,
it's a very hostile world. So sometimes people need to release some of that energy. And, if it's negative energy, if you're on the ice, it's going to turn into positive energy. So, it's like I said, people just need to just kind of like, oh, yeah, ice hockey, I never thought about that. Maybe I should, invest my money in, kind of trying to get an ice hockey rink in a particular neighborhood.
Well, I think our Willie O'Ree he's amazing, basically. Willie O'Ree's I think that's insane. He's the first black ice hockey player, and yeah, it's amazing. He faced all that discrimination. I don't even know how many years ago was that. In the 1960s. For him to keep playing and want to play, and he has that many goals and everything, he's amazing. Yeah.
Hockey has Willie O'Ree. O'Ree broke hockey's color barrier on January 18, 1958, when he was recalled from the minor league Quebec Aces to dress for the Boston Bruins in a game against Montreal. O'Ree's work ethic and personality allowed those around him to see past the color of his skin.
Was it a difficult thing to do playing hockey during that time?
Well, it wasn't too difficult. I just went out and basically had the skills and the talent to play the sport, and I devoted my time to trying to be the best hockey player I could be. I faced discrimination, racism, prejudice, bigotry, but I had already said in my mind that names will never hurt you, and I just went out and played and forgot about all the racial slurs and that were directed towards me.
benefits of playing hockey is no doubt determination and hard work, because when I was playing like at Chelsea Piers, usually me and my brother would wake up like around like 3-4 o'clock in the morning just to like go all the way to Chelsea Piers. It was probably like an hour and like maybe sometimes even though the bus takes was like 2 hours away just to play hockey with these really heavy hockey bags on these really crowded trains and everything, and this crowded bus. So yeah, I think a lot of determination and like hard work can no doubt come out of me playing hockey.
Yeah, hockey was beneficial for me because it taught me a lot of life lessons. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about who I could become, the things that I was able to do.
I think it's good because, you know, it's bringing exposure to different kids of color and giving everyone like to play at Ice Hockey in Harlem is giving everyone an equal opportunity to just, you know, compete and, you know, have fun while they're competing. So I mean, yeah, it's very, very positive. I mean, Ice Hockey in Harlem, I mean, I love it.
You just got done with practice?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was fun. Yeah. Nice.
Fun. So, you love hockey, right?
Yeah.
Why do you love hockey?
Because I get I hit people.
I really, really think that my experience and how I was introduced to hockey when I was a boy is the experience of almost anyone. If you're introduced to it, you're given the opportunity to play it, it'll mean something to you, and you'll want to be a fan, and you'll want to be a player.
I love hockey because I've played it most of my life, and when I first started playing, I was obsessed with playing the sport and trying to be the best hockey player I could be.
I love ice hockey because it just makes me feel, you know, different from everyone else. You know, I feel different when it makes me feel special when I can say I play ice hockey instead of everyone else saying I play basketball.
Thank you. Can you show us your shirt real quick?